Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope you are all doing fine today. And yeah, let's just jump into our video capture here. And we'll be picking up a few hours of where we left off last time. I basically took around 2 hours just now. Went around and let my characters level up a little bit. So I also explored a bit in the keeping Cassian there. So we picked up a few items that were really useful. We've gotten quite a few levels, or yeah, levels in this level-less game. Yeah, quite a few stats up for our characters, so they're quite a bit more survivable now compared to where we left off. So let's just jump in here, I suppose, and I'll walk you through a little bit of what I did while you weren't looking. So, we're where we left off, outside of Castle Castion. As you can tell, we've gotten a few stat ups on our characters here. HP up across the board, some MP up across the board as well. I'll say Gordon has been getting some pretty good level ups, stat ups, when he's gotten them. I think mainly because he has pretty good base stats. So he's quickly catching up to everyone else here, which is obviously good. Maria's still lagging a bit behind in the HP department, mostly because of how much magic we're using with her. She gets some endurance downs, which, if I'm understanding things correctly, leads to getting less HP per HP up, so to speak. But overall, as you can see, we've gotten quite a bit meatier here. Gus in particular has been getting quite a few stat ups for HP, which has been useful for keeping him alive here. We can also look a bit at the equipment. We picked up some mithril weapons and a set of gold armor here for Furion. So he has a gold shield, which will... okay, I can't see this tooltip here, but yeah, it will keep him from being poisoned. The same here with the golden mail. So that's been something that I think will keep on hand here. Maria's still only wearing her longbow, so she's not been upgraded too much on that end. We've gotten a mithril axe for Gus and a mithril spear here on Gordon. So a bit improved on the equipment side. And we also picked up some magic here. I believe since last we looked here, we picked up the Basuna and Asuna spells for temporary status ailments in battle and status ailments that persist throughout battle. And as I understand it, these will cure any such ailments, which is obviously good. Also picked up Silence and Fear here for Furion. Picked up a Blind Tome for Maria. And we've also made sure that Gordon and Gus have access to ice here, just to have a few more uses as we come across enemies that are vulnerable to ice, basically. So yeah, I think that's about it. We can have a quick look at the statuses here, stats here for our characters. Furion's moving along quite well on the physical side and keeping decent pace on the spirit due to his healing. Obviously we're not doing much other black magic casting with him, but I think that's going well. Currently at level 5 mastery for swords and shields here. Maria has been going along with mainly intelligence magic here. I think that's been pretty successful so far. She's got the best level magic so far, and also, yeah, we've been using her bow attacks, even if they're not doing much right now, just to keep her, up to date decently here with the weapon skills as well. Gus is obviously our tanky powerhouse here. Endurance 37 is quite a bit, it feels like, and he's getting quite a few HP per HP up, which is very useful. And Gordon, as I said, has been he already had quite good base stats, and obviously his endurance is almost on par with Gus's here, which is very useful as well. So if we're getting any more HP ups here, I'm assuming that he'll quickly go past Farion here if he hasn't already. No, he's almost past, but not quite yet. So anyway, let's keep moving here, I suppose. So I've gone up around 5 floors, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I think I've gotten all the treasure along the way so far. We just use our physical attacks here, no need to spend MP on enemies that aren't going to be too much of a problem for us at all here. Yeah, so, quite a few chests open. I believe there's probably 7 open and 5 or so left here, so we'll see if we can find them on the rest of the way here. But for now, we'll just try to catch up here. Oh, it's also worth mentioning that I've picked up quite a lot of items. You can also see that we've got 3 slots open right now. I'll take these because I think we'll probably have some use for them here. But obviously, we may need to get rid of some items here if we're going to make it all the way up and actually grab a hold of any items we find in chests and so on here. Preemptive strike is what we like to see. Try to get rid of the front line here. Yes, very good, very good. Those shields getting good use for our items. Gus obviously being a bit of a powerhouse on the offensive side here as well. We'll leave these antidotes for now. I don't think we'll have any use for them for a little bit here, a few more floors at least. This is obviously where we're going to see enemies that are going to start putting up some sort of resistance. I think overall these wraiths aren't too bad. And obviously our physical characters here are making quite short work of them. What I'm mainly worried about is the admantoises and other such enemies that have some very high physical defenses. obviously won't be too much of a problem because we have a lot of MP and magic on our characters at the moment, so it should all be fine. Worst comes to worst, we have some I think one I was going to say antidote, but I think ether is the word I'm looking for here, available, so I think we'll do fine on that, and if it comes to that. Yeah. These square rats obviously aren't too bad either, even if they do poison us. Another strength up for Gus. Oh, yeah, right. They actually have poison, so that is where we'll need to use our antidotes. I want to make sure to use the items before I start using the magic, both to save a bit on the MP for Ethereum here, and obviously also to open up some storage space in our inventory. We're quite stocked on items right now, and we don't really need to be. Full up, I suppose, but I think it'll be useful to make sure that we get through here in one go. We'll see how much of our stores we use up before we are done here. These shadows are obviously a bit tougher than their brave counterparts, but you know, having leveled our characters quite a bit here is obviously helpful in terms of making quick work of them. Yeah, even blinded, Gordon gets in enough hits to effectively take care of them. We'll just use an eye drop here. And we look into starting to heal our characters a little bit if they take a bit more damage here. Preemptive strike is very good news. We'll have everyone attack the top ogre here, except for Gus, who will take care of the bottom ogre. Yeah, as you can tell, Maria's not doing much in terms of damage here, but it's always useful to try to get a few attacks off if there's nothing else you want to do. You might get lucky and kill it, and if not, you'll at least have worked on your weapon skills a bit. Obviously, I sort of know where I'm going at this point. Oh, 6 shadows. It's a bit more annoying. Please don't. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say, please don't blind my characters. That would be annoying. That, yeah, I don't think we're in too much trouble here. We'll have them attack different characters here, so this should dead. That one still needs to die. And that should happen once Guts attacks here. Oh, good. Gordon gets a strength up. Quite useful. He's already pretty strong, actually. As I said, his high base stats here is definitely helpful. Yeah. Another thing that's quite helpful here, obviously, is that by not having too much of an HP deficit, I can be pretty confident in my ability to take a few hits on each character, which will obviously mean potential for HP ups and endurance ups on these characters as well. So I think overall we're in a pretty good state here. Especially once our characters are fast enough that we get the first attacks off. Go. And this is about the point where I don't remember exactly where I've been a lot of them. I believe I want to go to my far right here to look for any potential items I may not have found before going down the middle here. Oh, that's annoying. Question becomes, can I use Assume on all my characters at once? Or is that going to miss for a lot of them? It does seem that, you know, with getting multiple hits off like this, let's give it a go, I suppose. It's not as much of a problem. Basically, you know, if you're... Okay, well, we'll deal with this when we... are out of battle, I suppose. Yeah, what I'm getting at that is basically the more attacks we are getting for each, you know, our turns, obviously the more chances we have of actually hitting them, even if we are blinded. So we have a pretty good chance of getting at least some damage off. Where in later games in the series we probably would not be hitting at all and thus doing way less damage. Yeah, we'll make use of our eye drops here. As you can tell, you know, we start going through some of our items here pretty quickly when we get going. Yeah, let's give Gus one potion, I suppose. So we would ideally want to ration them a bit. Oh, hey, free chests here. Oh. Let's see what we have to deal with. Ooh, 2 spike choices. Yeah. Let's make sure to cure. We'll use ice on the same one. this should kill it. And we'll get another ice attack off. Then we can see if another ice from Maria will do the trick here. Yeah, as you can tell, most of our attacks are not doing much here. I think maybe it would be interesting to see how Gus fares if we find any other spy choices along the way here. Oh, another cure level for Therian. Antidote. Eye drops. Mallet for let's have a look. Actually, I believe it's not Curse. Is it Mini or something like that? Perhaps. Did I pass it? I probably did. Mallet there. Amnesia. I'm not entirely sure what that says. In fact, it does actually. I don't think that's one that persisted throughout the series as much. Oh hey, Adamantoise. Yeah, let's. I don't know. We'll give it a go. We'll make sure to use our ice magic here. Try to kill it as soon as possible. Cure for Gus. We'll try attacking Gus. And with Gordon. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, not much luck at all, unless we're critting, I suppose, and even then, it's not super useful. Few setups for Gordon, which is good, and we'll just keep moving here, I suppose. I believe this is the path I want to take. Ooh, 2 spy choices. This is a good opportunity to look into how things might be going here, I suppose. We'll attack the ogre, Gus, ice for the first spy toys. Oh, I guess maybe Therian can take care of the ogre himself. That's fine. Okay, so these lower level, Manto's level enemies seem to be sort of susceptible to our, let's say, higher level weapons in terms of the mithril weapons. So we can give that a go. Just yeah, that's good to know. It should probably be enough to kill it with the ice here. Some HP ups, endurance ups. Do I have a mithril shield already? I believe I do. The question is, do I want another one? I have 2. Yeah, we'll skip it, I suppose. I guess we'll take it and then we'll drop it if need be, perhaps. I don't really need so much mithril, but maybe we can sell it for some damage here. And hey, I think we've reached our boss battle here, potentially. It is the Guardian of Eagle's Torch, Shrieker. 8. Interesting. That's quite a lot more damage than I was assuming. We'll try to use ice magic on him here. Actually, let's try using attacking and see how that works. Oof, poison. Okay, we're not actually poisoned, we just took some damage. That's fine. Physical attacks not too useful. Let's see what. Oh, interesting. Ice heals him. Ah, that does make some difference here. I figured it'd be a fire type enemy and that it would have some vulnerabilities to ice, but maybe not. I guess let's try fire just for the sake of it and attack with our other characters here. Maybe interesting. Yeah. Oh no, that's not going to be working either. This is very interesting. Am I just supposed to attack him with all my newfangled mithril gear? Let's see who might need a. Yeah, this seems. Weird. Death heals him as well? Blind heals him? Oh my. Let's try. Yeah. This is the point where I wish I had some sort of scan magic, because really, this is a very strange encounter. With all absorbs for my spells here. We could try using lightning damage here. Just to make sure, I suppose, but I'm assuming this will just heal him as well. And obviously quite a deal of physical defense as well. Compared to the enemies on the way here, yeah. Oh my. Let's give Gordon full heal here for the sake of it. Everyone else is probably doing fine. Any other debuffing magic here that would make sense? I guess silence potentially, unless that heals him as well. Maybe just a shield or a shell on anyone for the sake of it. Unless it's actually just, you know, out of MP at this point, which isn't, you know, possible at all. A very strange encounter. This is your first time joining me here. This this is the first time I've gotten this far in this game, so I've never actually fought against most of the bosses or encounters in this game, and I'm finding the experience, you know, overall a bit weird in terms of balance, but I think it's maybe out of magic here. So maybe we'll just put up a physical shield as well. Keep attacking. I guess it missed everyone except for Maria. Maybe we try putting on just Gus here, and then we'll have a bit more chance of success. He seems to be taking the brunt of the hits here anyway, so yeah, let's cure up. There may be some tricks to this encounter that I'm just missing here, but I can't really see what it would be. Yeah, we'll just go on the offensive here, I suppose. Chipping away at this Shrieker here. That's what we'd like to see. And there we go. Very strange encounter, if I do say so. Not a lot of stats up from it either. Some things for Firion here. Obtain Eagle's torch from the treasure chest. Nice. How are we looking in terms of... let's use some of our items here. I guess we're a high potion for Gus. And some regular potions for the rest of the team, probably. I'm not sure if... let me have a look and see how many items are still actually left there, if we want to have a quick look before we leave. If not, we'll probably just warp out here with Firion. One item left, huh? Where might that be? Let's actually have a look at this as well. Okay, Gast is new. For, yeah, reference here. 100 HP, 30 MP, 25 attack, yeah. Weakness fire, yeah. We defeated 4 of them. These are, you know, on the higher end of this scale of enemies. And as a reference for that, for the Shrieker. No weaknesses, magic resistance 40%, magic defense. Very strange encounter, if I do say so myself, but hey, we got through it. And with resources to spare here, So I guess let's just take a quick look across. The area here, just to make sure we're not missing any obvious items. Just want to make sure that there's no secret passages here. Oh hey, an Adamantoise. That's probably a better use of our magic. Still not able to get through its physical defenses though, it seems. Which is fine, we'll just take the skill ups. I'm a bit worried that the any potential magic ups here may hinder the endurance for Gus, but it probably won't be too much of an issue. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, no. Nothing. We'll just head back here and have a quick look, I suppose. We want to take care of the mage here first. Yeah, and another ice for that one. Not too much damage done, but it's probably more than I would want to take in subsequent turns if I can avoid it here. Gus can probably have handled that himself. And then let's just go with physical attacks for this one. A mithril helm might be useful for some of our characters here. Two extra. Yeah, I suppose Gordon technically has the worst defense, but I think we'll give it to Maria here. Seeing as she's our permanent member here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where the last chest may be at. We'll scan around the floor here a bit quickly, but chances are it's either something I don't have access to, or it's just, you know, a secret passage or something like that that I don't know where I would find. We can come back to it, presumably, at a later time if we need to. Actually, yeah, we've been there. Spike toys. Yeah. Try to do enough damage to get away with just one ice here. I'm pretty sure I looked at the top left door here as well, but we'll give it a go. That and see where the attacks land. Actually, just a singularity seems to do the trick, so we may not even need to rely on eyes on our frontline fighters here. Let's give it a quick look here. Yeah, pretty empty. That's fine. Yeah. If you joined us on our last, time through here, you can obviously tell that we have a much easier go of it this time around. Even if some of the status effects are still annoying, we've come prepared and not had too much issues at all getting through here. I guess we'll take the long way down here again and see if there's anything obvious that we missed. That's where we were. Nothing here. Forced encounter probably. Yeah. Probably some time for some healing here after this. Potentially, yeah, let's get a cure off on Gordon. Have them attack as such. We'll give Gus a high potion here off the battle. There we go with the blinds again. 2 characters hit. Skill ups for Gordon. It's all good. Some eye drops. High potion for Gus. Sort it all out. And let's just see how much space we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. It seems so 10 slots. Not a lot, but obviously a lot for, or enough for our purposes here. Oh yeah, let's just take care of the were-rats. Gordon gets an HP up from 244 to 278. So that's a 34 HP in difference. Obviously quite a lot for a single HP up. Yeah, let's give this thing a go, I suppose. Gus can take that damage without too much problem. Easily kill the spike toys. I feel like if I'm missing the chest, it should be on this floor here. I don't know where it would be. I think I've been in all of these stores. Yeah, the Mantoys again. Let's save the healing for a bit later here. We'll go with ice on all of them. We'll just keep Furion attacking to get some of that stat ups. He's obviously taking quite a few more turns compared to Gus and Gordon to actually heal ourselves as well, so I feel that's reasonable. Yeah, head out here. Oh, I probably wanted to use the other one there, yeah. Save the high potions for now and just go with the regular potions. I think we may be getting to the point soon where we would just want to warp out of here and head back to town. We'll have a few looks here. Yeah, that's where that was. I feel like it might have something to do with the first floor. It seemed like the first floor had some sort of stairs on the outer wall, so to speak, of the entrance, which I couldn't get to. Well, I'm not sure if that there's some hidden stairs I missed, or if it's just a matter of finding the secret in the entrance in that case. We'll have a look here to be safe. Yeah, this is all fine. These enemies don't do nearly enough damage to worry me at this point. If nothing else, this will give us some money where we can stock up our gear before we move on. Yeah, preemptive strike is good. Let's see if maybe I can actually put this on Iron Cell on. Not quite. there. Yeah, this is where we came down and we went down into the left there to face the Shrieker. Another spike toys. Let's get it over with. Yeah, sure, we'll take the shield, we'll sell it. That should buy me a few inventory slots as well, obviously. One shell down, 2 shells down, 1 gets an attack off and blinds. But we're probably fine here still. Yeah. I'll take the low one here. That's good. That's good. We'll use my ropes. And we'll keep moving down here. Pick up the sun flame. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting game to pick up for, I guess, sort of the first time here in my early 30s. Because I can definitely, you know, sort of see the school of game design that it comes from. Thinking back to, you know, playing through early examples of NES and SNES games, but at the same time, it's, you know, once you've gotten used to modern conveniences and looking at you know, stuff like inventory management and the general user experience in this game it's just quite a hassle more than anything, which is where, you know, you get some of those annoyances where it could, you know, potentially lead to someone not picking up the game, or, you know, letting it go prematurely instead of finishing it. I have to say, I do feel quite powerful here right now, though. Ganging up on these were-rats. I could potentially, you know, maximize my damage more on some characters if I wanted to, as well. For now, I'm just, you know, quite happy with my setup here. Yeah, I've gotten that chest. That was unlucky. Alright, we'll just take this one off. Use some of our abundant antidotes. Yeah, I did not need so many antidotes going in here, but hey, better safe than sorry, I suppose. Yeah, let's just use these potions for now. They're no use to me in my inventory, really, at the moment. You need to equip them to your characters in this game to actually be able to use them in battle, which is a bit of a hassle, but you know, I guess I can see what the science station there is, but I feel like we'll just take this opportunity to clean out our inventory a little bit here, and we'll stock up when we get back to town. Wraith. Or just two of them in this instance, I suppose. Some stats up for Gordon. That's good, I suppose. I guess we'll see how long he decides to stay with us here. Nice. Baby. That's quite a hit. Yeah, let's be cured for Therion. We'll go with the ice here again. Victory fanfare as is customary. I am a bit surprised I haven't gotten more, you know, MP ups or something like that for my characters this time around. I mean, they have been, you know, using a fair bit of magic to be honest here, but I guess you can't dictate the RNG. Let's get attack Samus Fury in there. Yeah, all good. No attack in sight from the enemy. Some money picked up. We'll keep moving. I do wonder if this is one of those cases where they're, you know, we may be a bit too strong for the enemy to give us our, you know, regular chance of getting a skill up. I mean, Gordon is getting HP up, but Gordon's obviously not going to stay with us forever either here, so yeah, I guess we're heading down. Oh no, this is, yeah, interesting. I wonder if the flame here is going to be an item for us then, because I think we've exhausted all opportunities for actually finding chests here now, at least. Unless we've, you know, missed a hidden chest, obviously, as I said. Always good feeling when the enemies are scared enough to run away from you. we'll keep it moving. Caution, why not? We have the inventory space to spare this time around. And we'll back up, go back around, and out we come to where we started from. Pick up the sun flame here with Eagle's torch, I'm hoping. The sunfire was moved to Eagle's torch. Do we have it in our inventory now, I wonder? We do, so I guess that was the remaining item for us here. Yeah, I have to say, you know, for the amount of inventory we're getting here, I believe 63, they're giving us quite a few required key items that we can't get rid of, as far as I know. Yeah. 7, so we're really at 56 slots for items, I suppose. Yeah. Either way, we'll head out here and start our trek back to... Oh, hey! An event. I was going to say, some of these added sequences that they have added for the Origins release here, they were nice in the... I will give this a save on our primary slot here, I suppose. They were nice in the first game, you know, added a bit of flair, I guess, to certain scenes, but they really stepped them up here for the second game. You know, basically adding a sense of scale, I suppose, to the Dreadnought there, compared to a regular airship, which isn't really, you know, necessarily clear in the, I guess, in-game sprites normally. This also does make me a bit, you know, curious of how things like, you know, those events were handled in the first game, or the original release, I suppose. If they were in there at all, or if this is just something that they added for the re-release here. Moving right along. That was good. Yeah, let the cards fall where they may. Oh, good. Strength buff over both Gus and Gordon. Not too bad. I think Gus is beginning to be a bit of a strength monster for us here, which will obviously be helpful. Go back into town. We'll have a quick nap. Trip to see the weaponsmith here. Sell a couple of mithril shields. Yeah, we'll sell that one as well. I think we've got enough with the diamond and mithril right now. Bronze helm can go. Ancient sword. Yeah. Mithril mace. I've not really been using these damage type items much. We can give them another chance, I suppose. Dagger, spear, longsword, longbow. I think we've got better options right now. We'll swing by the armor here. See if there's any obvious improvements we can make. We'll buy a helmet for Gordon and a couple of silver plates. I don't think he'll be with us too much longer, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared for any potential encounters along the way here. By that I mainly do mean, any potential story encounters. Yeah, have a bronze helm and a silver plate. We'll sell that all off. Copper plate, yeah. Diamond, mithril. Yeah. Let's sort out the inventory. Have a quick pit stop in the inventory shop. Oh yeah, it's up here. Yeah, move, friend. Thank you very much. Stock up on some potions. 3 high potions. Yeah, I don't think we'll need too much else on that part. Um, yeah, I don't know what I'll need in terms of other items there, so we'll leave that for now. Do I want to pick up a Phoenix Down or something like that? Probably not, actually. Maybe one in case Firion somehow dies and we can pick him up, but yeah, let's go. We'll buy one and then that should be fine. Sort it all out. And we'll get back to progressing our story here. Quick save. And we'll get going. I imagine our first stop here will be Poft to see if anything has happened with Sid and our airship friends. And then back to Altair to see what's been going on with the princess and the king over there. Yeah, won't bother too much. The enemies aren't too much of an issue here. Miss. That's unfortunate. And that will cost us another few seconds here before we actually can leave battle. Preemptive strike. You always love to see it. And it's been a few days since I was here last, but I believe, yeah, down here we have Poft. Airship gone. Let's have a quick look in town. See what happens. Actually, let's try fleeing, just for the sake of it. Yeah, we can actually flee from these very weak enemies now, which is useful, but yeah, I've not had much luck here. This is horrible. Princess Hilda has been captured by the Emperor while on the airship. Please go to Altair at once. That's not good. That's not good at all. Sid and our friends are gone. So no more airship rides for us for a while. We'll swing by Magic Shop just to have a quick look if there's anything we want to pick up here. I don't think there's anything in any of the other shops that we're interested in. Cure, Blink, Shield, Shell. No, this is all things we already have. We'll make sure to purchase our passage. Balloon. We might actually just take a quick detour into Balloon here as well to see if there's any magic that we've not picked up from here yet. No. Balloon has obviously also been bombed here. So Princess Hilda's been caught by the Imperial soldiers. Yeah, that's how it looks. I hear Princess Hilda's been captured by the Empire along with Sid's airship. Yeah, I hear the same thing. That's quitter talk, my friend. We'll have a look at the magic store here. Your pink shield shell, yeah, same thing as Puffed. So back to Altair we go. Yeah. This is one of those cases where, you know, attacking the enemy might actually be quicker than running potentially, so we'll go with that. Yeah. I mean, any attack is a potential skill up as well, I suppose, so... might be worth it for that sake, but I think, you know, these enemies are weak enough that we're not getting much from them at this point. Let's have a look. I believe we've already purchased all the magic we can from here as well. But I would like to make sure. Fire, bolt, ice, cure, yeah. Then let's see if there's any other mithril weaponry we want to pick up at this point. Where's the weapon store? Yeah, I definitely ran past it. So obvious and yet. Mithril knife, mithril mace, mithril spear, mithril sword. Yeah. I wonder if knives or something we should be looking into for Maria. That is sort of the iconic early weapon for black mages, I feel like, in some of these early games, but we'll save it for now. Also, I feel like this might be an event flag, so we can take the mithril spear from Gordon and put his regular spear back for now. Let's see if anyone has anything to say. Yes, but where is the Dreadnought at the moment? Does the King have anything to say to us? That's not where the King is at. Forgive me, I misremembered where they put him. The princess went to fetch her from Castian personally, so she could thank you for all your help. Yeah, she's sort of on the Dreadnought. Even the Dreadnought will need to land and replenish its supplies. Sunfire, he knows nothing about that. I guess showing him the Sunfire won't do much either here. Yeah. I'll have a chat with the King. Please say my daughter. Airship. No, he doesn't know anything but Sid. If it's going to land, it will land at, I guess, potentially Flynn. It didn't seem to be where we saw it last, near Bufsk, so we can ask around here a bit. Yes, I will save the princess. Don't you worry. Captured by Dreadnought. Yeah. Do you know anything, Mr. Advisor? Thanks for the vote of confidence. Dreadnought is headed towards north of Flynn. Yeah. About what I expected. If that's the case, I guess we'll just get going. And Gordon can have his spear back, that's fine. A bit more damage isn't going to hurt us at all. Right. Back north we go. Yeah, why not? So, north of Flynn, I wonder... Yeah, let's head to the village here and see if they know anything, potentially. Have they been bombed too, I wonder? Doesn't really seem like it. The Dreadnought is replenishing its supplies far to the north, well past Finn. Okay. Now is your chance to sneak aboard. Get going. Yes, please, but... exactly where, I wonder. Do we have the magic store here somewhere? Magic. No. Do they not have magic in this town? I forget. The inn, the item store, church. Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, if that's the case, we'll just keep moving. And wail on these poor low-level enemies while we are at it. Okay, to the north of Finn. I guess we'll save here. And get going. Not entirely sure exactly where they may be asking us to go here, but we'll move along with the mountain range and we'll see how that goes. Okay, this is the level of enemies I would expect. If I'm going the right direction, so that's a good sign. Yeah, let's just attack the mage to start off with, and then we'll see how things go. Seeing enemies more our level, we may even see some stat ups again here. HP increased, endurance, gust, strength, HP, yeah. Oh hey, let's see some wonder. Gem with fire effect and a mythical helm. No, we do not want to exit anyway, we want to take all. And we'll look into who could use the mithril helm. Let's give it a guess, I suppose. Yeah. All well and good. You love to see that block animation. On. This is am I going to play remasters, remakes of games like 7, 8, 10 or just the originals? I'm debating that myself right now. This is for the first two games here. Obviously this is the version I had the easiest access to. So that's sort of what determined that we went with that. For 7, I'm not entirely sure. I think I'll probably go with the original releases for the PlayStation games at least. It depends. I may look into if it's reasonable to play it through on PC with some mods to, up-res some of the backgrounds. Obviously, the backgrounds for the original versions were made with CRT televisions in mind, so they're, I guess, the results aren't as good as you'd expect for some of those. But in general, I'll probably go with the originals where I have them. 10 may be the exception, because I think playing through on a console with a higher level of resolution would probably just help that game, even if some of the changes that they made, so some of the characters' faces aren't to my liking. necessarily. I think that's a minor inconvenience compared to some of the graphical gains we could get. So we'll see about that. As for the Final Fantasy VII remake, I'll probably play through the original game and then potentially play through the remake, at the end of the series playthrough if there's, time for that. I think that the remake there is significantly different from the first game, that I would want to treat that as its own title. And I generally don't intend to play through the follow-ups, so to speak, but I just liked Final Fantasy VII Remake so much that I may look into it anyway. Berserk, I wonder if that's black magic or white magic. I don't like that there's not a really good way to see that in this game, but we'll go with that. I'm not sure if I want to teach fire to anyone at the moment either. But yeah, that's sort of the plan now. The next game up after this. Oh, this doesn't seem right. This is quite a lot more damage there. Yeah, the next game on deck here after this is Final Fantasy III, and obviously there's not a Western release for that game, except for the 3D version that they released for 3DS and other systems, most recently PC, I believe. So I'll be playing the PC version of that. After that, we're looking into probably getting the Final Fantasy Anthology versions for 4 and 5, because I don't have any other releases, I believe, that are, let's say, good looking and easily available to me. So that's something I'm intending to pick up in the near future here. Let's cure that run here. I'm not sure if I'm on the right track here or not, but let's give the safety save here a quick update, and we'll try heading north. I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm too far north, potentially. But maybe I'm, no, this still seems about right in terms of difficulty. Yeah. Nice. Go. That's not who I wanted you to hit. I probably should have taken that into account, but that's fine. Physical attacks for the last ogre, and we're off. Yeah, I guess if anyone has any preferences of versions that you would want me to play if possible, feel free to let me know either on Twitter or in some comments or anything like that, and I will look into it. Obviously, accessibility is a bit of an issue. I don't have all consoles available to me, and I definitely do not have the money to spend on some of the original releases, which are obviously collector's items at this point to an extent. But if it's within my you know, reasonable budget and something like that, I'm not opposed to picking up new releases or something like that. And when we eventually get to the point, you know, far in the future, I'm pretty sure that we'll be going with the PS4 re-release for 12, for example, with the Zodiac Age additions. At that point, you know, potentially played on the PS5. I mean, hopefully, if I somehow get one that before they run completely out of stock. But yeah, I think there's some, you know, gains there that are just too nice to pass up, basically. Especially since I think that, you know, the PS2 games and later are benefiting more than they are, you know, losing in terms of like the visual quality compared to features and stuff like that. Since, you know, the re-release there are quite the original game. Sorry, I may have cut out there. They're quite similar to the original game, obviously, where something like this obviously is less original release. Yeah, sort it all out. And I feel like I'm heading in the wrong direction, but I'm not sure where the right direction would be. To the north, so maybe I'm not heading as wrong a direction as I'm thinking I am, but this has been quite a trek so far. Oh, no, here we are. Let's sneak on an airship. What do I think about the new FF game? I'm super excited, to be honest. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy XIV, and it's being developed by the same business division as Square that is handling that, and it's being led by the same producer with Naoki Yoshida. And my impression of him is that he's a very good project manager, and I like the vision he has brought to Final Fantasy XIV, and he seems to be setting for 16. I'm super excited about the new concepts. I think I'm liking the largely, you know, fantasy but dark fantasy setting that they appear to be going for. I'm quite interested in where the story is going. The recent drop of concept and lore that they had this past week really got my mind racing. So I'm positive on that point. Obviously, it seems to be a bit of a departure from the pure RPG roots of the game. I believe that they've brought on the combat designer for Devil May Cry 5, I believe, on the game, which seems, reasonable if you look at the combat we've seen so far from the trailers. I liked that. I really enjoyed DMC5, but obviously it's a large departure from the RPG roots of it. So I'm a bit sad on that end, but I'm interested to see where we're going. I think if the series is going towards an action RPG direction anyway, I think that's a better way to go than the system that they had in place for Final Fantasy 15, which looked pretty nice, but wasn't too involved, as far as I've gotten at least, too involved when it comes to the actual inputs and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm wondering if there's a good package I can pick up for the PC version. I think he's coming to the PC version as well. I'm not sure if it is as DLC or not, but I'm a bit interested to pick that up again. I'm not very good at DMC5, but I enjoyed going through the story. I enjoyed learning the combat of the different characters like that, and I do want to play as Virgil. So, halt. Who goes there? I believe we have a pass here that we could use potentially to. Yep. Oh, excuse me, sirs. Please go ahead. Why, thank you. Oh, it's time for the next shift. I am dismissed. If you will excuse me now, sirs. Seems a bit irresponsible to let us in, leave before the shift gets there, but hey, we'll roll with it. And immediate combat. Oh, they have rats and zombies on their ship. They may want to look into that. So I guess, how do you feel about the upcoming game so far? Are you excited? Are you looking forward to it? Are you worried? Yeah. I wonder if they'll fight with us if we talk to them. Yep, they sure will. I wonder if they will beat us as bad as they did the first time we fought one of them. Potentially. Yeah, that's probably a mistake. Cure for Gus. Flee with Maria. Attack with Gus. Flee with Gordon. Gus is down. Yeah, this may be a wipe and we may need to reset here, but that's, that's why we took the opportunity to save. Yeah, run for your lives. Yeah, fleeing in this game isn't very reliable at all. I feel like I never have any success fleeing unless I'm, obscenely overleveled compared to the enemies, which seems a bit harsh, but hey. Yeah, when it came to Final Fantasy 15, I enjoyed parts of it. I definitely, see the appeal in a lot of it, but I never really, felt like it dug its fingers into me, so to speak. It never really grabbed me to the point where I, was obsessed by it, like I was with many of the earlier titles. So yeah, I definitely think that it seems somewhat reminiscent of 14 in a lot of conceptual ways, which is very exciting to me. So it'll be interesting to see where it ends up. I'm definitely going to be following the news cycle here going forward next year. I don't think we'll get too much more. So as far as I understand things this year, maybe some more promotional things on the promotional page. But yeah, I think they'll probably have a big push for you know, the I guess the big promotional push next year, and yeah, I'm not sure when we'll get to release. It's going to be really interesting to see what the timeline is for this whole thing. I don't really dare hope that they'll ship it by the holiday season next year, but they seem to be quite far along, and I know that they've been working on the game for quite some time as well, so I guess we'll see how things go. But yeah, I'm definitely, yeah, I don't think it'll be 10 years, definitely not. I think the only real mainline title I think that's took that long to release is 15, and I think 15 is a bit of an outlier in terms of the series. There's definitely some, I guess, unforeseen things that happened in that development cycle. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I think it may surprise people in how close it may be, but I'm not entirely sure I would dare to hope for it next year, as I said. Which suits me fine, to be honest, because yeah, it'll be rough trying to get through the entire series by next year. I'm not too worried about single-player games, but you know, the MMOs are probably going to be quite a lot of time in this, particularly 11 for me, which you know I'm not quite as familiar with. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. Oh, speedrun Final Fantasy 11. Yeah, obviously they made the game quite a bit more accessible. I think that's. I think we won't be spending as much time as most people have spent in that game. I played it, but still, I think it may be quite some time compared to single-player titles. I've been thinking potentially about doing some special sort of playthroughs as well for charity events and stuff like that. I know there's the 5-job fiesta, for example, 4-job fiesta for FFXVI. The benefit of charity. So this is a new rat stunner. But yeah, so I would potentially want to look into something like that, streaming that challenge, and then hopefully getting some other people to follow along. Depending on how much of a following I'll get by that point, I think obviously this is a... I don't really have a schedule at the moment. This is a really, low effort thing that I'm doing for myself, and I figured, I wanted to document it somehow. It seemed the best way. Just, stream it, have some interaction going like this, and exporting it to YouTube so people can go back and watch an archive for each game if they would like. At the moment, I believe I've streamed mostly, and I guess depending on what time zone you're in, but from 7 o'clock CET, so that's roughly 2 hours ago, and that's about the time where I expect to start. At least Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Other than that, I've mainly been giving a short 30-minute warning on my Twitter whenever I'm about to start streaming. And I usually go online streaming in about 5 minutes or so before the stream starts. So I'm basically trying things around here, and I figure we'll adjust as necessary as we go along. For now, this has been working, but have mainly been streaming and had 1 or 2 people in the chat room, mostly people I already know in real life, and yeah, that's about what I'm expecting of this, to be honest. I'm not going to, and I can't for reasons that I won't go into too much right now, monetize this whole endeavor, so it's basically going to be this sort of setup, as far as I have things planned out, at least. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm available at Ponthal, so in the chat there is my Twitter username, and I'll be giving, as I said, 30 minutes warnings or something like that, whenever I intend to start streaming. I'll probably look into doing some longer streams. On the OnlyFans. Yeah, sorry, I have not set that up yet. I'm only joking, I'm not going to set that up. But yeah, as I said, this is all a very low budget operation here, meaning I'm only going to be putting money into it and not getting anything out of it, so yeah. We'll make do with what avenues we have here. Obviously you can follow me here on Twitch if you'd like, and you'll see whenever I go online, if you have that set up. I always welcome people hanging out and chatting with me a bit here. Share in the joy that is Final Fantasy. Also, I have no idea where I'm going at the moment, so I should probably pay some attention to where I'm going at least, so I can backtrack my way back if possible. But yeah, we'll see here. It'll be fine. We're strong adventurers. Yeah, Gus is getting more HP. 565 to 606. Yeah, he's getting quite a lot of HP, every HP up here now. Which is obviously useful, but yeah, the discrepancy between him and Maria here is getting larger and larger. I'm wondering if I'll need to do some minor power leveling for Maria here again and have her just attack herself a few times in battle. I have to say, one of the main takeaways I've had of this game so far is that the battle music is a banger. Obviously I've heard it before in Final Fantasy XIV, but yeah, I quite enjoy going into battle here because you get this hype, if a bit quaint, battle music. Wondering if I need to... I guess we'll use up our eye drops before we start using Suna here, but... Here we go. Eye drop. Eye drop, and I believe that's one eye drop left before we need to start using Furion's MP to heal that, but that's fine, I suppose. We've got some resources still, and hopefully we'll find our way here soon. Mozart has been very quiet since it's dropped, yeah. I wonder what the reason may be. Were these the ones that were weak to fire? I believe they were. We can have a look here. Yep, indeed. Go with that. Let's hope they don't explode on us here. Bum, 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 bum. Furion's HP increased. All good. High potion will do. So many enemies here. Where Panther, there Panther. Oh hey, this is quite a few more than we faced last, and they're quite strong. We should probably go to some magic with Maria here. Fire is a good place to start, I suppose. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, we have some healing to do once this fight's over. Oh, that does nothing. That's not good. Ice, perhaps? Let's put all our eggs in one basket here, I suppose. Yeah, please don't die. Yeah, that does very little as well. Oh boy. A cure on Gus. We'll go with both, perhaps? Well, yeah, magic's not doing much. Then again, her bow and arrow is not doing much either here, so we'll go with that. MP and HP up, I guess I'll take it. Yeah, antidotes we have plenty of still. And this is one of the points that I mentioned before where I wish the user experience was a bit better going through all of them one by one. To use them is a bit of a hassle. I guess we'll use the high potion of Gus. Potions for the rest of you lot. And after this, we're probably at the point where we start to need to use Farion for just, staying alive. Is this the engine, I wonder? Oh, yeah, I'm not going after those chests right now. Yeah, we've had a bit of an unlucky break here, I think, with our encounters. I mean, there's definitely harder enemies here than in the keep, where we came from, but I think there's a lot of overlap in terms of enemies as well, and we've definitely been hitting more new enemies than overlap enemies, I think. Go like that. Yeah, you see, the pack like this isn't any problem at all. Those 4 were-panthers though, yeah. Let's hope we don't run into too many of those packs again. Do I want to go and pick up those items? We'll have a look and see where we end up here before. Oh hey, this is... there's the stairs. Yeah. We may just need to go and see if we can pick up some better items here actually, because you know some of the encounters ahead of us is probably going to be pretty hard. So maybe just time to look into that. Go. I believe we had one drop left, yeah. Some more potions for dear old Gus. Sure thing. And now we need to start relying on magic here. Which is fine, but... Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Okay, but that's fine. Right, let's try to use that correctly going forward. We'll head back and see if there's any way for us to pick up these items safely. That seemed like a very weaker attack than the other hunters down here, but we'll take it. Yeah, well, that's a lot of chests actually. Yeah, we'll take it for sure. I don't really mind if they keep attacking Gus. He's got the wellspring of life to leech from here, so that should be fine. Trident. Interesting. How's that looking in terms of three-pronged spear? That's quite an upgrade actually. Yep, we'll go with that. Main gauge. Sword. Oh, it's a knife actually that boosts evasion. I wonder if this is where we give this to Maria and let her start working on her knife skills. Let's see what else is in these chests. Ice shield and the monster, of course. Ooh, a Hillkeys. This is a first. Can we try blinding it? Attack. Yeah, that's not doing much. That's a lot of damage. Let's hope we can blind it. Oh man. Yeah, that's not doing anything at all. Fighting Bill Gates in the game, yeah, that would be unexpected to say the least. Oh yeah, this is it for Gus. We can pick him up with Therian here, of course, but I'm not sure if that's the best option we have here, since Gordon's the only one who seems to be doing any real damage here. Let's try using fire, I guess, instead of wasting time blinding. Okay. Obviously, I say that Gordon is doing damage and he does nothing at all. Yeah, this is unfortunate, which is a word I've been using very often when it comes to this game, honestly. But we can try warping into another dimension. I don't mind. I wasn't expecting it to work, but yeah. We can give it a go still. I'm sort of expecting to chase you, wipe here, and we'll probably just end the stream there if that's the case. But yeah, man, this game really has these weird spikes of difficulty for singular encounters. I had a bit of trouble going in here, but I wasn't being totally run into the ground like in this fight here. Yeah. This is probably the time where we, take that as a sign to round off in that case. I guess thank you very much for hanging out with me here today. I'll probably be looking to stream again, said 7 PM CET Wednesday here. So that's, as I said, roughly 2 hours ago, and some change. If you feel like it, feel free to come and hang out here at Lafayette on Twitch, and this will also be added to my YouTube channel. I'll see if I can put that information where that can be found. That and all my previous VODs, some here on the channel. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Enjoy my very professional overlay here. And I'll see you for the next session here. Have a very good evening, and good night, everyone.